Hello, my name is Sally. I am part of your Human Resources team, and today I am here to talk to you about KronosWorkforce Ready. This is a brief introduction to a system that we use for payroll, time labor management, and a lot of our HR needs. What we're going to cover today is logging in and out using through the URL, accessing Kronos through the mobile application, a little bit of navigation overview, viewing accrual balances, time off requests, virtual code settings, my learning job aids, and some additional good things we think you need to know. First, we're going to start with logging in and out through the URL, and that is usually done on desktops or laptops through secure4.enter-time-online.com/TA/6121022.login. Many of you have already completed this process once, where you've been asked to go in and change your initial temporary password and create a new password. If you get locked out of Kronos, you will be able to contact your supervisor or manager once they've gone through their training of how and given access to unlock you. And if you can't remember your Kronos password, look underneath the login where it says forget your password. This is also usually helpful if people who forgot their password. Your password is used for a lot of different things, so it is important to understand that you need to know this. Now, some people will be going in through a phone and they will download the mobile application. It looks different from the URL. It is more of a vertical view, up and down. And you can do this through, if you have an Android phone or an Apple, you will be asked to select your region, which is, of course, North America. And you will be asked to enter a company short name. And Care Central's company short name is 6121022. General overview for navigation. Good thing to know, this little icon with the 3 lines, also referred to as the hamburger, is the show menu icon. You click on here and you will see a drop-down menu. You'll see a search box. And if you're a manager, maybe have some direct reports, then you'll be able to type in somebody's name and quickly go to that person. Or you might want to look up additional information such as direct deposits or pay statements and be able to sometimes find a quick search to get to where you need to go. There is a menu bar that has a star, which is your favorites, my information, which is your personal information, my team, typically used for managers, and admin. Now, you may not see all of these icons. It depends on your security setup and profile. And there is an X next to right now the VNA logo if you wanted to close out the menu. Now, first let's talk about the star. The star is there for your favorites, such as your current time card. A lot of you will log in and your time card will be the first thing you see. Some managers will not see that when you first log in. But this is a quick way if you're in Kronos looking up other things and you want to get back to your time card. You go to the star. It's a quick link to my current timesheet. Also here you get to request time off and my pay statement. Next, the icon is this little single person. This is your My Information icon. If you click on this icon, a drop-down menu is going to appear. It's going to give you My Information. You click on an arrow, and you'll have some other choices will drop down. Maybe your profile, if you want to change some information. My Time, click here. You'll be able to see your timesheet, time off requests, some history, some balances of your accruals. Let's see, if you wanted to go to My HR, click here. You'd be able to do some what they call HR actions. And that would be changing your 401k, direct deposit, address changes, tax withholding form changes. Down here under My Pay, you can see, click here, and you'll be able to see pay history, pay statements, withholding forms. And very important down here under Help, if you clicked here, you'll see the sub-menu for My Learning. My Learning called Classic, and then you click on Employee, and you'll get to see a lot of job aids. Now, how to view your accruals. Your accruals in Kronos, you can do things in several different ways. This is just one way to view your accruals. You click on that Show menu, that little 3 lines in the upper left-hand corner, also referred to as the hamburger. Click on that, go to My Information tab, select My Time, select Time Off, and select Balances. You'll see a screen like this that will show your personal sick vacation time, how much you've got accrued, maybe you've already scheduled some time off, and what your current balance is. This is also a quick link at the bottom under Request if you wanted to use some of that time and start the request process for some time off. Now, how to request time off. Another way to do this is to navigate through the My Information, My Time, Time Off, and Request. There'll be a drop-down menu, so you can look at the type of time off that you want. If you want to see your accruals, there's another little quick link over here to click on to see your accruals. And then if you're ready to start a request, you click on the date in the calendar of where you want to start. Here, somebody clicked on personal time, and then you click Start Request. Once you Start Request is clicked, you enter the time off information. Is it going to be a partial day or a full day? Is the date correct? How many hours? Comments. Sometimes when you have time off, you need to put comments, and other times you don't. Once that information is entered, you submit the request. If you go back to the time off calendar, if the request for time off has not been approved, it'll have this dashed line. Once it's approved by your manager, it'll become a solid line, and that way you know it's been approved, and also an email is received once a time off request is approved. You can modify time off requests. This type of modify is when the date is not changing. For example, you put in for 4 hours of vacation time, you will need to change it to 4 hours of personal time. Or maybe you're changing your leave time at 2 p.m. in the afternoon, and you want to now change it to 1 p.m. This is how you would do it. This is not how you would cancel a request, but this is if you're modifying some time off on a specific day. In here, locate the time period. You go to your timesheet. You find the day that you put in for. Click Change Request. Select Change Type, Modify Time Off. Click the Edit pencil. Modify, make your information that you want to modify, and submit the changes. Then click Save when you return back to your timesheet. Your manager is going to get an email. They're going to either approve or reject the change, and the employee will receive an email after the manager approves or rejects the modification. Canceling time off requests. There's 2 different types. If maybe you've submitted a request for time off, it hasn't been approved yet, but so you want to change it or cancel it. If you want to cancel it, you go to the Show menu, which is the 3 little lines in the upper left-hand corner. Click My Information, My Time, Time Off, and History. You locate the unapproved time off request. You click the little trash can, which is the cancel icon. Click Yes to confirm you want to delete, and click OK. So say you've already received the approval that your time off request has been approved, and now you want to cancel it. You need to notify your manager that you want to cancel some time off that's been previously approved. This can be done through email or text, and then the manager will cancel the time off request. Virtual code settings. You may have seen this when you initially logged in for the first time into Kronos. It's a security setting, and they want to make sure that they know it's really you. These settings are also used if you're changing devices. Maybe you logged in on your desktop, and now you set it up and you want to log in off of your phone. You're most likely going to receive a virtual code setting where they're going to need to send a code out to your either text message, voicemail, or email that's going to need to be entered. And then you want to check here to check the box so that it doesn't require this every time you log in, and then click continue. Important information, the code is only active for 15 minutes or you have to do it all over again. Again, this is a security function. Some additional good things to know. In Kronos, you can change your 401k as far as what your contributions are going to be by going to My Information icon, My HR, HR Actions, Available, and then click on 401k Changes. Personal information changes can be done by going through the main menu, My Information icon, which is the single person silhouette, My HR, My Actions, and click on the available list of actions. From here you could change your address, change your email information, change your emergency contact, change your name, change your phone number. Once you complete the actions, don't forget to save, and you always need to submit. A save will not submit the change. Submit is very, very important. A few other additional things to know, all important. Finding my pay statement. Go to the My Information icon, which looks like this. My Pay, Pay History, and Pay Statements, where you can view or print your pay statements. You can view your W-2 at any time. You can go in and choose to have your W-2 give electronic consent so that it's always in there and it doesn't get mailed. You can add new direct deposits, you can change existing direct deposits, and you can change your tax withholdings. My Learning. My Learning is under the My Info icon. Scroll way down to the bottom, click on Help, look for My Learning Classic, and then click on Employee. From here, there will be a long list of topics in which you can click on and open and get some more additional job aids from Kronos, such as common system icons. You want to know what all those little icons that you're seeing mean? Go to common system icons, and that will help you get familiar. How to view your profile, how to request time off, how to access the mobile app. Again, about your changing your virtual code settings. These are very detailed. They're produced through Kronos, and they're really good to know. So I recommend everybody goes in and finds the Help, My Learning Classic, and click Employee. Then start clicking on things. Some things that are worth repeating: how to find your pay statements, My Information icon, My Pay, Pay History, Pay Statements. The Show Menu icon, otherwise known as the hamburger, upper left-hand corner. This gets you to your search boxes and your menu bars. And again, the My Learning job aids. Just to wrap up this presentation, will be available through Human Resources in paper form, and we can electronically send it to you. Timesheets are not covered here. They're covered in a separate training, and managers will also have a separate training presentation to include additional information that you need to know. I recommend you hover over icons, see if a little name pops up so you know what you're looking at. Click on icons and click on arrows to see where they bring you. Have fun learning all about Kronos. Thank you and have a great day.